What up, everybody? We're doing the end of season recap because it is time to get into off season 6, but I realize I have to do the men's night recap of all the earnings and all the breakdown before we jump into the off season. So just to jump right into it, we lost a bunch of money this year. I don't know what the final total is off the top of my head right now, but it is not great. So here is the final total of how much money I lit on fire. However, where I feel like this whole season was great was I basically only played men's nights. I played 3 men's nights a week. Okay. I did not hit my goal of hitting under par in the 2 men's nights that I wanted to, which is Sham Mountain Men's Night on Tuesdays or Chilliwack on Wednesdays. Unfortunately, did not hit under par in either one of those. I hit under par, I think 4 times at Cultus, including my last one that I played, which I shot 3 under. But I have learned so much through just getting like straight up real reps. There is a difference between playing out here for fun and practice versus like playing in somewhat of a tournament mode. And for me, I don't feel a difference between a normal tournament or a men's night other than the fact that I'm just paying less to play in a men's night than a tournament. But in terms of like, I don't know, how it feels to play either one, truthfully, from playing both, it feels the same. So this was just my way of like conserving funds and just trying to get as many reps in as possible. And it kind of confirmed one of the things I had been thinking, which is that like, you know, you have technique that works when you play fun golf. You have technique that works when you play like competitive matches against your buddies. Then there's technique that works in tournaments. And then there's technique that works in pro tournaments. And I quickly realized and was able to like refine a lot of the technique issues, went back to Ryan. We ironed up a couple things. I started to build in a bit of an injury with something I was doing in my swing towards the end of July. We fixed that. Unfortunately, that kind of set me back in terms of like scoring wise. But again, it just forced me to make a lot of these adjustments in a quicker time frame because as you guys know, I'm big on experimenting. I'm big on trying to work out all the different permutations to find what works for me to like do this at a high level. And if you saw my Path to Pro video I made this summer that kind of outlines my entire vision for how I'm going to pull this off, link below, because that will give you broader context for everything that's going to happen moving forward. But lo and behold, this was a great summer. I learned a lot. I played men's nights all the way until the end of September. From April until now, it's just been nonstop reps, and I felt like that really pushed the trajectory of the swing forward. We did make an iron change for the last week of men's night because I had somebody help me very close to me that noticed I was potentially fighting an equipment issue. We did solve that problem, and on my last men's night, I hit 14 of 18 greens with these new irons, and that will be unveiled at the beginning of the off-season videos coming very soon. And so we dialed in a lot of things. We learned a lot of things, and all of that is coming into off-season 6, but I knew I needed to make this video before I went into the off-season 6 to recap. So we made some money, we lost some money, but it was way cheaper to do this than to spend all that money on tournaments and win none of it back. So yeah, that's just is what it is. But I appreciate y'all. Off-season 6 coming very soon. I'm excited to bring you guys in on the stuff I'm doing to make that happen. With that, hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.